I've been working on the show for a very long time, basically since day 2. Monty had his dream, had his idea, and came in the next day and was like, all right, let's make an anime together. And I was like, cool, let's do it. And here we are 6+ years later.
When we first started on RWBY Volume 6, Carrie told us and Miles told us that this was going to be a big season. And I had to laugh because they told me in the first episode that we'd have a train. You have something like that moving that fast, covering that much ground, and a set that needs to be that big. That alone told me how big the season was going to be.
I think Volume 6 was absolutely one of my favorite seasons to work on. Probably the hardest season we've really ever done, at least in terms of scope.
The thing about RWBY and the way that it has been handled for some time, it's a traveling show.
The team is moving every episode, going to new places, discovering new things, a lot of new sets, a lot of new assets, things that on the technical and production side we have to work on.
I'm a huntress. My team and I are heading to the Leviathan and can weaken it for you to attack.
From the producer side, we go, okay, how can we implement this into the pipeline, and how can we have this visually sing on screen?
A producer is somebody who has perspective. It's about understanding how each team works, what their needs are. The amount of intelligence and thoughtfulness that has to go into solving problems each and every day is like gargantuan.
Something about this year's story just kind of really fell into place for us early on. Miles and I write the scripts, but as it goes through storyboards and as it goes through camera and animation and asset, everybody adds something to it.
We try to foster an environment that allows the artists to be artists, to not have to worry about technical things and can just focus on their art and what they're best at.
More than anything, that's my job, is to not tell everybody what to do. Every lead on the team, every supervisor, every producer always wants to make it the best they can make the show. And we work with a ton of really creative and smart people, and it's how to make all of their ideas work together as well too.
A large part of what I think the job of director is just harnessing all that creativity and letting people make their own choices and bring stuff to the show. For instance, in the Chapter 11 fight, there was a bit where Ruby is kind of hanging onto this giant mech and she slips down in front of the visor. The animator asked, well, I was thinking maybe they could just have like a little cute little moment where she kind of waves. Like, that wasn't in the script, that wasn't in our initial brain up, but it was like, yeah, that's great, go ahead, like, go do that. And that's like one of my favorite moments of that fight.
Staying on schedule and staying communicating is the most important thing. It's a very big pipeline from storyboards all the way through post and audio, and we need people in each of those departments staying focused and communicating to everybody else.
We have desk reviews, and desk reviews are great. It gives the animators a chance to ask questions in real time, and you can give them feedback in real time. But if I'm in a space with a person and I can just show them, I think a lot of times it's pretty illuminating, because there's just some concepts that are hard to explain in written format.
The best part about working here is hands down the people that we get to work with.
We get to make a show that we're really proud of, but I think at the end of it all, I think we're most proud of the relationship and the team and the studio that we've built.
Everybody's very passionate about this show, so they want to make it the best they can. They want to leave their mark. They want to create a legacy that will be bigger than just them as individuals.
I know how much this show means to a lot of people, and the show means a lot to me. I just want to make this show the best it can be, because we do get messages of people saying they're going through a rough time, but you know, they saw the work that we were doing and are now on their own creative path. It feels like we're all doing something really worthwhile here. And so I really hope everybody enjoyed this volume, because I know that we did.
Manta 5-1, welcome home.
Hey everybody, hope you liked that video. I know I did. If you want to check out more, you can click below. We also have a few links for you to, hop onto. Just give them a good tickle like this. It's nice, right?